Islands in the sun. Islands in the...
Thank God for prisoners, I always say. You know, there's some people who go in prison and come back worse. There's some people who go in prison and if you change them, they will wake up. You understand? And I wake up, and if my music could help 1, 2, 3, I could be glad.
7 days before his 27th birthday, Romel Legall walked out of the Youth Training and Rehabilitation Center not just a free but a changed young man. Time spent at the facility was able to successfully steer the then teenager away from a life of crime and towards the fulfilling path of mentorship and music. But what were Romel's initial emotions after a decade of his life at the YTRC?
It was somewhat of a numb feeling for a good few days. You know, I could not believe it. You know, I bathing in the beach and I saying, but like, they water on me, they salt water on me.
Romel quickly focused on the task ahead.
I realized that here we're going on. I had to back up. Calypso season coming up, season short, you have things to do, look to make money, so you have things in a gear. I want to fall off, you understand? And that is just the drive right now.
You see, what started off with Romel just singing aloud his favorite tunes resulted in him winning the YTRC's Calypso competition a consecutive 9 times and making history. After a little encouragement and assistance from cultural officer Michelle Weeks with composing his very first piece, Romel was on his own.
Being locked up, and locked up 10 years and 9 months, I was like, wow, this is it. And I just could not get the drive to write nothing entertaining, and it just so happened that wherever I write, wherever I sit down and I wrote, it was about my life, and that drive me to the point that I'm making history, the first incarcerated person to ever go to Skinner Park.
Romel admits that he was always somewhat of an entertainer and declared drumming, for which he does arrangements and teaches, as his first love since the age of 4. Papa Mel, his sobriquet, gives us a snippet of his song Walls of Renovation, a cappella styling, which gives us a sort of before and after picture.
A chance I believe, Father God, He gave me. The road was leading to a dead end, causing more casualties. Jah know the kind of man I is, so He put things in place. I scrap the old book, yeah, go back forward, a brand new page. So no more crime, no more wickedness. It ain't too late, let's fix this. Sometimes the things we experience as little youths, only God can work a miracle, and that's the truth.
No more guns, no more evil. I live in good with my people.
Determined not to be transferred to adult prison, Romel found himself mentoring his fellow YTRC inmates in the same direction.
Plenty of the fellas and them, when they reach 18, 19, 20, you start to get trouble, they move you across, and if you was being groomed by certain elements out there, when you YTC will bring you back to a point, but if you do get transferred and you go back into the environment, it's about survival. So plenty of them, you hear them go back to this, and then boom, I hear one get stabbed up and that one get his face cut down, and so it's a matter of guidance. So that will make me start to guide plenty of them in the institution, and that build me. So sometimes that teach me helping people, help me.
Romel's offering this year, Real Talk, which has gotten him a place in the Young Kings finals thus far, addresses the country's elevated crime levels, a topic on which he is quite versed. He will also be competing at Calypso Fiesta and the Calypso Caravan Calypso tent. Having experienced both sides, Romel gives youths some perspective.
Your parents send you to school to learn alphabet and check numbers. Highly doubt the school teaching ABG 6, 4, 9 and 7. Talking about no kitten. Who? Youths of this nation. Don't be such fools. When you risk it and get locked up, only family does check up. While the boss man watching Netflix in luxury and comfort, in the end it's only you. Badness do pay plain talk and I ain't come to pamper you. This is a session on real talk.
To young people on the cusp of making life-altering, even fatal decisions, Romel advises.
To listen to the person inside it. Always have something, somebody inside that you're telling you when you're going to do whatever, to do it. My mistake, and plenty of mistake, right? And it becoming a habit, it be ignoring that voice or that vibes.
But if by chance that voice was not heeded, Romel encourages loved ones.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up, and just pray that whoever lost sheep could find their way back home. Don't give up.
And we're certainly glad that he didn't. I'm Giselle Legall, and this is Live for Local.
Islands in the sun.